Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to new YouTube video Candlestick Secrets. In this video I am going to discuss everything about candlesticks. Whether you are new to trading, you don't know anything about trading, then you can start with candlesticks. Or if you are an experienced trader, still you will get to learn many new things in this video about the Candlestick Secrets, how to analyze the charts with the candlesticks. Candlesticks are one of the way to analyze price action on the charts. Candlesticks are one of the oldest method used by professional traders world over. Candlestick one of the oldest method, almost 200 to 300 years old method. Candlesticks are invented by Japanese rice farmers many years back, and after that people started using it for stock trading also on analyzing the charts. So candlestick is one of the oldest method in trade. Candlesticks will tell you a story. It will tell you a story about the buyers and sellers. If I have to give a small example, it's like a cricket match. In cricket match, you know that in every ball, batsman wants to score runs and bowler want to take the wickets. So it's a battle between batsman and a bowler, right? So same thing like in trading, every second there is a battle between buyers and sellers, and that candlestick will tell you who won the battle, whether buyers won that battle or sellers won that. So that's it, candlestick will tell you about the buyers and sellers, whether buyers are strong or sellers are strong. And at the end of time frame, it will tell you whether buyers won that battle or sellers won that battle with the color of candlestick. If it's a green, mean buyers on it. If it's a red, that means sellers on the battle. Now next question is it possible to become a successful trader just by knowing the candlestick patterns? If you go and buy a book on candlestick patterns, there are almost hundreds of candlestick patterns. To name a few of the patterns like doji, gravestone doji, dragonfly doji, bullish harami, bearish harami, evening star, morning star, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, so many names are there in candlestick patterns. And what mistake many new traders do, many new traders think that they should only remember the candlestick patterns name, and when they see bullish candlestick pattern, they have to go long. When they see bearish candlestick, they have to go short. But is it really trading is so easy that just you have to remember the candlestick patterns and just trade it? My answer is of course not. You can't be a successful trader just by remembering hundreds of candlestick patterns. So my advice is keep your candlestick pattern book aside and watch this video, because in this video I am going to tell you why candlestick patterns alone is not important. Important in trading is the location. So candlesticks are the most important in trading. It is the backbone of trading, but don't rely just on candlestick pattern. You should know the important location on your chart. Okay, so that all will be discussed in today's video about candlestick secrets. Thanks for your support, for subscribing to my channel. Already we are nearing to 50,000 subscribers, and as I said earlier, once I touch 50,000 subscribers, I am planning for one 50,000 subscribers special video. So I request you to go below this video and put it in the comment section and tell me what you want me to cover in that 50,000 subscribers special video. So put it in the comment section, topics which you want me to cover, and based on your comments I'll see what majority of subscribers wants me to cover in my 50,000 subscribers special video, and I'll try to make a video based on your request. And thanks for your support for my YouTube channel, and let us start with the topic on candlestick secrets. Hi guys, welcome to my presentation on candlestick secrets. So let me take you to the presentation now. What are the candlesticks? Candlesticks are way of analyzing price on your charts. It will tell you dominance of buyers and sellers. By plotting candlestick on your chart, you can come to know whether buyers are strong or sellers are strong in that particular time frame. Candlestick will tell you open, high, low and close of price in that particular time frame. So you'll know what was the high, low and where price closed in that particular time frame. So there are two important components in candlesticks are body and wicks. So these are the two components. So we'll see more on that when we go to the next slides. Candlestick will tell you the story on your charts. Okay, it will tell you the story, what buyers are doing, what sellers are doing, who is strong, buyers are strong or sellers are strong, and that will tell you story on your charts. How it will tell you the story, that I'll discuss in the last slide of this presentation. I'll show you one of the historical charts and I'll tell you how it will tell you the story. Candlesticks are important only at the right location. Very, very important. Okay. Many new traders do that mistake. They think that bullish means buy, bearish means sell. Nothing like that. You have to know the important location on your chart. Okay. That's why I mentioned in the bracket is important. You should know candlesticks are only important at right location, not everywhere on the charts. So let us see what are the types of the charts you can use it for doing the analysis. So this is the one kind of chart known as line chart. Okay. The disadvantage of line chart is it will tell you only the closing price. It will not tell you the high. For example, look at this bar chart and candlesticks. So you can see the high, right? But line chart will not tell you the high. It will tell you only the closing price. So that's why I don't use line chart. Okay, because I want to know the high, low, close, everything. Now let us come to the bar chart. In the bar chart, it will tell you the high, it will tell you the low, everything. But the thing is that you can only see the single line, right? You can't see body. It will only tell you the single lines. Little difficult to analyze on your chart. But look at the candlestick now. Candlestick is very easy to analyze because it will tell you the body, it will tell you the wicks, and you can see on the chart, right? Compared to line chart or bar chart, candlestick chart looks much clearer with the body and all this, right? That's why I tell all my webinar students to move to candlestick charts rather than going for bar chart or the line chart. Okay, so my advice is go for candlestick, not bar or line chart. Other than this kind of charts, there are Renko charts, there are point and figure, there are Heikinashi and all this. Okay, but remember, candlestick is one of the oldest method, and most of the professional traders, they rely on candlesticks. So my advice is go for candlestick charts because that is much easier to analyze compared to other charts. Now let us see candlestick anatomy, how candlestick looks like. So when you see this kind of candlesticks, that's a bullish candlestick, and this candlestick, you can see that this entire green color is known as body. Okay, this is known as body in your candlestick. Now what is wicks? Wicks mean small legs, or they also say shadow, but I call it as a wicks. Okay, wicks, these are the wicks. It will have on either side or both side like a small kind of stick, right? So that is known as wicks. Wicks are nothing but small rejection. Okay, this is nothing but small rejection of the price. Now same thing applies in candlesticks on bearish candle also. This is your body, this is your body, the entire part, and the small sticks what you see, these are known as wicks. Okay, it can be bigger than this or smaller than this, but whatever you see on either side of the body, that small stick what you see, that is known as wicks. Okay, that's it. Candlestick anatomy has only two components, body and wicks, which you should know. Now what is the open, high, low, close of the body? So that means this candlestick opened here, then what happened next? Then it went low here, and next it started going up. So that means it made a high here. Okay, and finally it closed here. So that is how candlesticks are read. Okay, it opened here, maybe it opened at, you should look at the price scale, maybe it opened at 100 rupees. Okay, just for an example, it went to 98, then it started going up, it went all the way till here. Okay, all the way till here, maybe the price was 112, finally it closed here, maybe price was 110. So that is what this candlestick will tell you. It opened at 100, it went to 9, it went down to 98, then started going up, went as high as 112, and it closed at 110. Okay, so that's how candlestick will tell you open of that candlestick, low of that candlestick, high of that candlestick, and close of that candlestick. Okay, so that is how OHLC, or open, high, low, close, are identified on the candlesticks. Same thing in bearish candle, but on the reversal side. So that means here in the bullish candle open was this, but in the bearish candle open was here. Okay, so that is the difference between bullish and bearish candle. High is same in bullish and bearish candle, low also same, only open and close is different. Okay, so this is bullish candle because body is green. If body is green, then bullish candle. If body is red, then it's bearish candle. Only open and close are different, right? Here it was open here, but in bullish candle open was here, close was here in bearish candle, but in bullish candle close is here. Okay, other than that, high and low are same in the both the candles. So that is how the anatomy of candlestick is. So let's move to the next slide.
Now, what are the bullish candles? Bullish candles are like this. Buyers in total control. I was telling you about the example of the cricket, right? In stock market, like how in cricket, every bowler wants to take the wickets and batsman wants to score the runs. So that's how battles goes on in cricket match. In trading also, it is similar. Every second, there is a battle between buyers and sellers. So at the end of the time frame, it will tell you whether it's buyers on that battle or sellers on that. Here, who won the battle? Here, buyers in total control and they won the battle. And it is like in the cricket match, sometimes you see one-sided match, right? If opponent is very strong, the other opponent must have scored 300 runs in the first innings, and the other opponent is so strong that he won the match by 10 wickets. Okay, in cricket, he won the match by 10 wickets. That means the opponent on the match by scoring all 301 runs and winning the match by 10 wickets without even losing the wickets. So that is mean that match opponent is very strong. So when you see this kind of candlesticks without any wicks, okay, no wicks on either side, only the body, that is the most bullish candle. Okay, like cricket match I have given you example like that. Here also bias on the entire battle. This is also same thing like bullish candles. Here also bias in control. Only the small difference you can see that small wicks on the both side, but still it is a bullish only. How I said here bias on by 10 wickets in cricket match. How opponents on by 10 wickets. Here also bias on the match, but not by 10 wickets. Maybe he lost some 2 wickets. So finally he won by 8 wickets. Still it's a good win, right? Right? It's still a good win. Now this is interesting, right? Here you can see that small body. Here it was a big body. Here is it was a big body, and here it was a huge big wicks. This is the wicks which I told you, right? Now you know what? This is known as the most strongest even compared to any other bullish candle, because here buyers overpowered sellers. That means candle opened here, it started going down. It was a bearish candle, and suddenly buyers came aggressively and they started taking the price and closed here. So that is how this kind of candlestick, when you see, you should know it is the most bullish candles. Okay, it's a pin bar. They also call it as a pin bar, bullish pin bar, and all this. As I said earlier in this video, you don't have to remember the pattern names. Only try to understand whether buyers on or sellers on the pattern. Okay. In the cricket terms, if I am to make you much simpler, here I said bias on by 10 wickets, here on by 8 wickets. Here what happened, you know, first team's sellers scored 300 runs, and bias in the second innings, you know what happened? They lost 8 wickets for 100 runs. And anyone will tell you that this team is going to lose, right? Already they lost 8 wickets and they have to score more than 200 runs and only 2 wickets left, right? That is the scenario. Then what happened, you know, last 2 wickets they have scored entire 200 runs and they have won the match. Okay, when that happens, you know that, right? It's a big news where tail enders come and score 200 runs and win the match. That is a big news, right? Everyone gets surprised that how they won the match, even though they lost 8 wickets for 100 runs, and last 2 wickets they came and won the match. So that is how this candlestick happens. That means sellers were very active, very strong, until finally buyers came. They took the price and they became stronger and closed the price here at the top. Okay, so that is how candlesticks works. Now this is the final one. Can you see that? This is also bullish, but the buyers on, but not convincingly. Here I said buyers totally took the match. Here buyers on that match, but not convincingly. Why? Because open here, close here. But look at this. Huge wicks on the upside. That means even sellers were very strong. They also pushed the price, but finally buyers won. Here also, if I have to give you an example of the cricket match, buyers and sellers were equally strong, but what happened? It started raining, and due to Duckworth-Lewis method, finally it was decided buyers won the match. So that means buyers did not win the match convincingly. Duckworth-Lewis, because of the rain or the run rate, it was decided that buyers are winners. But that doesn't mean that they are the real winners, unlike this candlesticks. So that means these three candlesticks are bullish. This candlestick, even though it's bullish, but not convincingly. That means it's not a very bullish candlesticks. Okay. Same thing in the sellers. How I said, sellers on the match with 10 wickets. Here sellers on the match with 8 wickets. Here sellers were losing the match. Finally tail enders came and they took the match, and it was a big news. And here sellers on the match but not convincing. So that's why these three candlesticks are very important. Okay, so I am just giving you example of cricket match so that it is much easier for you to understand, because I believe that most of you are following the cricket, and India is a country known to be the cricket lovers country, right? Most of the people love watching the cricket, including me. So that's why I'm giving you cricket match example so that it is easier for you to understand. And finally, there is something called indecision candles or doji candles. Okay, look at these candles. This is the candle. You can see that. You may say that bias on this battle because there is a green candles, but I'll say neither bias on the battle, neither sellers on the battle. So indecisions, no one on the battle. Okay, even though there is a green candle, but look at the wicks, both side, right? When you see this kind of candlestick, you should know that it is a indecision. It's like a in the cricket match, tied match. In the cricket match, it is tied. You know that when first team scored 300, another team also just scored 300 only, then match is known as a tie. That means neither of the team won the match. After the tie, what happens next? Super over, right? There is something called super over in the cricket where they will ask both the team to bowl 1 hour, and whoever wins in that single over, they will be declared as a winner. That is known as super over. Same thing in the doji also. When you see a doji candles, then what you should do, you should not take any call. Wait for the next candle and see what happens. After the doji, just like a super over, I said, whoever wins the next over, he wins the match. Same thing in the doji candle. After this doji candle, suddenly big red candle, that means sellers on the match. So that means it may be good decision to short, because after the doji you should wait for next candle for your decision, or it can be a bullish candle also, right? So that also means buyers on the battle. After the doji, if you see bullish candle, that means maybe it's a good decision to go long, because buyers on the super over. Okay, so that is how doji are important. You may see a doji candle with a small green body, but still it's not a bias on the match. It's a tie. It can have a red candle also like this. Still, sellers did not win the match. It's a tie. It's a tie. Okay, that means you have to wait for the next candle for the confirmation. And sometimes you may see a doji candle like this. Here you are seeing green body, small red body. Here no body at all, right? Just a single line. So that means even this is also indecision. Okay, that means neither buyers or sellers on the battle. So that's why I mentioned indecision, indecision, indecision. I said location is most important. It will tell you the story, right? I told you that candlesticks will tell you the story on your chart. Okay, it will tell you a story if you know how to read the chart by help of candlesticks. Now I'll tell you what is the story here. This is 26th of February, just yesterday, because I'm recording this video on 27th of February. Okay, just yesterday's chart. So let me tell you the story. Now look at this 27th. First candle opened with a bullish candle. It's a 5 minutes chart. Okay, it's a 5 minutes chart. Opened with a bullish candle. It is just like how I said in the cricket. Tail enders came and scored all the runs and won the match. And it's a big news that market went down and finally closed as a bullish pin bar. All people were bearish, but market reversed and made a bullish candle. Now what you should do? You should not take a long trade, even though bias on this battle, because there is a resistance. Previous day low resistance is there. So don't go long. Now look at the next candle, what happened. Can you see second candle? That is a bearish candle, right? Huge wicks on the top side. So that means there are sellers are present. They are not allowing market to go up. Now what happened in the third candle? In the third candle also, as I said, if body is small, even though it's green, but wicks is big, still it's not a convincing win. So that means two candles are showing here bearishness. So that means here it is showing bearishness near the previous day low after the big bullish candle. And then what happened? Then this is where market reversed. Now what is that level I have marked here? This is the gap. This is the border of the gap on the higher time frame. On 1 day time frame, I marked this border on my chart. And then there is a S2 pivot also. There is a S2 pivot. So there are two supports. This is the gap border, and then there is a S2 pivot. And look at this. Price took the support and then started going. Price took the support exactly at the support and started going. Now look at the next few candles. Okay, when it came to the next pivot, that is the S1 pivot here, it started facing resistance. Look at this candlestick. Doji, bearish, small bullish, but still not very convincing, right? Even though there is a small candles, they are facing the resistance at the pivot as well as previous day. Then finally what happened? Finally buyers came and they started hitting sixes. That means they tried to hit the sixes, but ballers were strong, they could not do anything. Then finally buyers came and started hitting sixes one after another, and they broke this support. Okay, so that means this is the important candlestick. So this is the bullish candlestick, you should go long because this candlestick broke the support here. Okay, so that is how, so it will tell you the story. Even though there is a bullish candle, but it is just at the resistance, so you should not go long. What happened after that? Once it broke the support, then in no time it went till the CPR. Near the CPR started facing resistance. Now look at this candle. It's a total bearish candle, right? That means here, like how I said, sellers finally tail enders came and started hitting sixes and finally won the match. It was looking bullish initially, but suddenly it reversed and finally sellers on the battle, making a huge bearish candle. Then what happened? Free fall, right? After that, free fall till here. Here, gap which acted as a support, now it is broken. Now it is broken and people started taking a short position, thinking that now market is going to fall. But what happened? It reversed. It trapped all the sellers who went short here, thinking that market broke the day's low and it is going to fall. But what happened? Market reversed. The sellers trapped all the stop losses which was above the previous day low, started hitting and non-stop rally till here, and then market closed, right? So that is how you have to analyze the chart with the help of candlestick at the important location. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you learned something new in this video about the candlestick patterns, where you should go long, short, and how candlesticks are important at the right location. Okay, so this is a small video to just to give you brief. In my webinar, I discuss more about important location, when you should take the trade, when you should not take the trade, everything, where you should keep the stop loss, where you should book your profit. All this I discuss in my webinar. If you are interested, you can join my webinar. I given the link below this video and you can click the link, and if you are interested, you can join my webinar by contacting me through email or WhatsApp. Okay, if you like this video, then hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And as I said earlier in this video, once I hit my 50,000 subscribers, I'll come with a special video. Put it in the comment section what topic you want me to cover in my 50,000 subscribers special video, and I'll try to cover that topic. Okay, and thanks for watching my video.